Ron Boone.
And we are on the floor for the Utah Jazz. Get ready for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here is the floor tonight, and here is Ben Simmons shooting threes. It's video to behold. It made the Instagram go wild earlier this year. He's 0 for 2. He's looking around. You can see what he is here. He's 0 for 3. He's 1 for 4. He's 2 for 5. He's 2 for 6. Should he shoot this shot, Ron?
I think if you try to gain some respect, you've got to learn how to shoot it, so why not shoot it, you know?
And what is your as a former elite shooter, how are his fundamentals? Should I teach my child to shoot like that?
They're not good, but if you notice one thing, elbows out, kind of shoot on the way down, but the rotation on the ball, it's like Joe Ingles. Ugly shot, but then his release point and the rotation, for the most part, is pretty good.
The really unique thing here, Ron, is he's on the left side of the floor. He has not taken a single shot all season long on the left side of the floor.
That was amazing. When we looked at that chart today and we saw that he is strictly a right side of the floor player and he's left-handed. That just blew me away. So we'll see what happens tonight if the Jazz can force him somewhere that he doesn't want to go.
I have to own up here. He shoots so little outside. I was wrong today. I was like, you said he's left-handed. I was like, really? I could not get his shot in my head. Like, you can usually think of a player and come up with their shot. I couldn't actually do it today.
Yeah, well, I knew he was left-handed, and just seeing that shot chart we looked at today, and everything was on the right side. And listen, this is 7 games into the season. 7 games into the season, and he has not taken one shot on the right side, on the left side of the floor.
He's only taken 5 shots outside 10 feet.
That's amazing.
He's still working here. The other day, Royce O'Neal and George Niang were having a 3-point shooting contest. The two of them combined to make 17 straight corner threes. Most NBA players, when no one's in the gym and they're just shooting, make these shots.
Yeah.
Don't go, like he's shooting 30%, 40% on these. Most guys make these shots.
You know, I watched Joe Ingles, Royce O'Neal, and Mike Conley make 18 straight one day. You know, it just...
So
it'll come.
Can I share a little secret with you?
You're going to share a secret.
I'm going to share a secret. I have an unnatural basketball man crush on Kyle O'Quinn, who is the other player on the floor right now.
Okay.
I have always thought that he was a quality rotation player that didn't get in rotations. And I don't know why, but I've always felt that way about him.
Because he's a hard-nosed player, and his number says he does a lot for the team in a short period of time. That's what he fell in love with.
And
I noticed earlier.
I liked him out of St. Bonaventure. I think that's where he went to college.
He's a power player.
Or he might be Norfolk State. He might be Norfolk State.
We'll have to look that up. But he's also working on his perimeter game. I just watching him shoot threes. His threes look a lot better than Ben Simmons.
And he's free. Like, he's a minimum player.
Yeah. And he knows that the key to playing that position now is to be an effective perimeter player.
And he's big. They are mammoth, by the way. All right, let's look over here on the Jazz side of things. This is one of the greats right here. That's Ala Al-Danabi. If you have League Pass and want to listen to a broadcast, the 76ers broadcast is maybe my favorite.
They're good. He's really good. A lot of fun. He played for the Philadelphia 76ers out of New Jersey. You know.
Where did he go to college?
Duke. No.
Yep. And
Duke. Yep.
Were you were you roommates or just teammates?
No, we were just teammates for 3 years.
Teammates for 3 years.
Yeah, I stayed with him on my visit.
Did you cheat?
I still went to Duke.
Did you cheat off his schoolwork?
What's that?
Did you cheat off of his schoolwork?
No, he would never let us use it. Plus, none of us can understand his schoolwork.
What have you seen from Donovan so far, Ron?
You know, I like the way he's learned how to play this game. So many players come in the league with all this talent, and that's what they use, their talent. And rightfully so. That's how they got to the point where they are now. Then you have to learn how to play this game. You have to accept challenges. He's worked very, very hard at that. And I think now, this third year in the league, he's learned how to be effective with the defense being geared to stop him, which is very important. Successes. Just think about some of the greats, you know, and we're not saying that he's at that point, you know, like LeBron and some of these guys, but you get to the point where you learn how to be effective. You know how teams are going to play you, so part of your homework during the day after shoot around is to make yourself effective against what they're going to throw at you.
Most of these guys get better year 2 to year 3. Big guys sometimes it's year 3 to year 4, it's just a physical development. But mentally understanding the game is usually year 2 to year 3. You see, and then it's incremental from that point. If you're going to make a jump, you make it year 2 to year 3.
I totally agree with that. We're definitely seeing that with Donovan. His confidence level is so high right now, and I hope it stays like that.
The interesting one on him is he's missing his wide open 3 right now. If he was making his wide open 3 right now, he'd be out of this world.
Do you think sometimes it kind of takes you out of rhythm? I mean, you're a rhythm player, and then we have all this time to find the things and come up short. I don't know how that works.
This shot is really important, by the way. This shot is the shot that if everyone's dropping the big, if you can get a good pick, you can get this off the bounce 3. One interesting thing about Philadelphia, they only have one player on their roster who's made more than one off the bounce 3 all season. And Al Horford has made 2. They do not have players who can shoot off the bounce 3s. I actually think it might be the item that prohibits them from winning the NBA title.
And that is so puzzling that it would be Al Horford, because I visualize him as being a spot up.
Well, he's 2 for 2.
And he's 2 for 2. Okay.
But I mean, think they don't
Not a
have
lot,
another
but still.
player on their roster who's hit more than one all season long on the off the bounce 3. You have to have that play right now.
Well, they're big. They rebound. They do run. They foul. They put teams on the free throw line. They are, what, 4th in steals? I mean, so defense, it just seems, how many years did they tank?
A lot.
Okay, so this is what they tanked for.
Right, it worked.
Right. But just think about how many years down the line it took them to get to this point.
They were right, and we had to change the lottery because of them. But think about how many years it's taken Orlando, who didn't fully tank.
Yeah.
Think about how many years it's taken so many other teams. Sacramento hasn't been in the playoffs forever. All these teams should have done what Philadelphia did.
13 years for
Philadelphia did this right. Here comes Joel Embiid.
You know, he's huge.
He is absolutely enormous.
This looks like his man on
He's not in the greatest physical shape, it doesn't look like.
You don't think so?
But maybe that body doesn't get smaller than that.
What do you think? 7'1",
Wow.
2.
I don't know.
And
But there's a magic number there. If then he's gonna have a hard time staying healthy. You go over 270, it's really hard to stay healthy in this league.
yeah, those knees, and you know, they take a pounding in this game. That's why you see so many players after a ball game icing the knees, icing the ankles, keep the inflammation out. You know, slow long in the career, and when they get to be my age, knee and hip replacement.
Yeah. Well, this is on the floor. This is why you do on the floor. You get to watch Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid and Donovan, and he's so talented. He might be the best player in the league.
He is really talented. He has all the tools he can do. Runs the
Great
floor
defensive
pretty well.
player.
Yeah.
And look at that touch.
Nice throw.
Luke Bamute found him
Did he really?
in a
That's right, he
basketball
did.
without borders.
Yeah.
First game back from his 2-game suspension, by the way. So he should be fresh. He and Rudy have had mixed results against each other. He's had a few bad games. He had a very good one the last time out. Rudy had a very bad one, minus 26. So they've had mixed results. They cause each other some problems. Joel does not take prisoners, though. He goes after Rudy. We'll see how Rudy reacts.
Well, we'll see tonight because just to kind of an advance notice is that how they're going to play him early.
Well, we don't want to say yet.
No.
We're live at 6:15. We're in at 45 minutes to tip off. Tune in to Shoot Around Report. We'll have it for you then.